Hey all, it's Stasi and today I am here with a Sbooktober announcement video. So I am very excited. One, because I think, as we all know by now, spooky things are kind of my fave. And two, this is actually going to be the first time I've ever been involved with helping to host a readathon. So very excited. Sbooktober is a month-long readathon which is going to be going on for the entirety of October, and the theme this year is Halloween party. So it's going to be pretty chill and relaxed. Obviously probably none of us are really going to be going to actual Halloween parties this year, so at least we can all virtually hang out and do things together. So to go along with our party theme, there's a whole party of hosts this year as well. There's 13 of us, which is a nice spooky number, and I'll have everyone linked down below. But the readathon itself, of course, is going to have reading challenges. We also are going to be having movie nights, and there are also 13 days of photo challenge prompts. And you can pick and choose what you want to participate in. No stress, very chill, whatever you feel like doing. Halloween party is our theme, and so all the reading challenges are related to a party in some way, and there are 20 reading challenges all up, which seems like a lot, but again, completely up to you which ones you actually do, which ones appeal to you, and you can also double up on reading challenges. So our first section is costume party. So what are you going to be wearing to our Halloween party? Are you going to be wearing a scary costume, in which case read a horror? Are you going to be wearing a silly costume, in which case read a book that you think will make you laugh? Wear a fantasy costume, mermaids and fairies and what have you, in which case read a fantasy? A couple's costume, read a romance? Or a besties costume, do a buddy read? So then once you have decided what it is you are going to be wearing to our party and you have chosen your prompts accordingly, have a think about what are you going to be eating and drinking at this party? Punch Bowl, a book featuring a character who fights. Eyeball Soup, a cover that you can't stop eyeballing, so bust out one of those pretty covers. Mrs. Lovett's Meat Pies, a book featuring a character that you think will be unlikable. So, you know, then the unlikable character can be cooked into our pie. Does anyone remember the Mrs. Lovett cosplay I did earlier this year? That was my prompt, and I'm not sorry. I'm glad people have been reacting to it well though, because it could have gone a whole other way. I consume a lot of weird media. Anyway, Devil's Food Cake, a book with a black cover. Or Candy Bowl, take a small piece and read a short story or novella. Then we come to what is often my favourite part of a party, and that is the dance floor. So what kind of spooky tunes are we going to be listening to? So first of all, the song that gets stuck in my head all October long, Monster Mash. Read a book featuring a monster, and this could be literal or figurative, whether, you know, you've got some creature coming out of the lagoon or you just have a person who does really bad things. I Put a Spell on You, a book with magic. Time Warp, a book set in a different time. Superstition, a book based on folklore or mythology. And Thriller, read a thriller. And then the last section of our reading challenges to pick from are our festivities. What kind of things you going to be getting up to at our party? Carve jack-o'-lanterns, read a book that has a face on the cover. Bob for apples, really sink your teeth in and read a tome, so get rid of those big books. Hang out with the pets, read a book that has an animal on the cover. Or Trick or Treat. And for this one, you're going to pick a book that you think you'll love and a book that you think you'll hate, and you're going to flip a coin, and that is going to decide which one you read. So those are our 20 prompts that you can choose from. Again, pick and choose whatever you like, double up, anything goes at our chill Halloween party. And as I mentioned, we're also going to have photo challenges, and we've just got the 13 photo challenges this year. So again, that nice spooky number. For the photo challenges, you can post them on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and just make sure to tag us so that we can see it and share the love. Sbooktober on both Instagram and Twitter. October 1 is October Reads, so you might take a photo of your TBR or something along those lines. October 2nd is a photo that you took on the night of the full moon. I believe in America it is the full moon on October 1st, so it would be a photo that you took the night before. But I think for us in Australia, October 2nd is actually when we have the full moon. October 3rd, an October craft. What kind of things are you making in October? October 4th is Halloween decor. So, you know, let's see your spooky decorations. I have one thing out that I got out this morning. I usually decorate on October 1st. So, yes. October 5, books and candy, or books and lollies. Candy just seems like such an American term to me, but, you know, take a photo of some sweets and books. 6, something that scares you, and I think this is going to be one of the really interesting ones to see. I'm really interested to see what people come up with, because I feel like this is a prompt that can be interpreted in so many different ways, so be creative. October 7, blackout poetry. October 8, your favorite October treat. So what are you eating in October? 9, a fall or autumn aesthetic, since those of you in the Northern Hemisphere do have an autumn October. But then of course for us down in the Southern Hemisphere, October and Halloween, we are in spring. So for this day, the challenge is to post a spring aesthetic. October 11 is to continue a book cover. So I don't have any books in this room, but you're going to grab a book and you're going to essentially pick a side of the book that you can continue along and draw or make what might be in the other, might be going on from there. Wow, explaining, but continue a book cover. October 12th is to take a photo of a reading spot. Where are you chilling and doing your reading? And then October 13th is bookish costume, which you might go all out with a full costume, or this could also include makeup. However you want to do it, again, very chill. However you want to interpret these things, get creative. Then the last thing to really know about is the movie nights, and this year there is actually a separate Twitter account for the movie nights. That is at Spooky Movies. Spooky. So if you want to be involved in the movie nights, that's the Twitter you should be following along. And the calendar hasn't been finalized yet, but pay attention to social media again for when that goes up. And hosts will be watching different movies on different days that you can join in and watch along with. And some of them will be lighter spooky movies and some of them will be proper horror movies, so look forward to that. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything you need to know. 20 reading prompts to choose from, 13 days of photo challenges. There are going to be movie nights all throughout the month on different days to look out for. Again, very chill Halloween party. Come hang out with us and just have fun. Most important thing is to just have fun and connect with other people in this strange time that we're living in right now. There will also be other things going up on the social media soon, like book recommendations and things like that. And if you follow along all the hosts, I'm sure that many of us will be putting out different things both before and during October. So yeah, be sure to go check out all the hosts. I know that Vanessa has definitely already uploaded her announcement video. That was probably much more succinct and well put together than anything you can ever expect from me. And be sure that you are following along all the social media so that you can stay updated and stay connected with us. So again, that is Sbooktober on Twitter, Sbooktober on Instagram, and Spooky Movies on Twitter as well for those movie nights. Also, just shout out to Vanessa for all the effort she clearly puts into this readathon every year and all of the graphics that she's put together, and thank you for welcoming me along on this spooky ride. Let me know, what are you most excited for about this readathon? What are you going to be joining in with? And I look forward to hanging out with you all in October. Stazzy out.